someone had told you that they have good intentions. They made it very clear to you, and you trusted what they said. They told you, like, straight up, you know, I'm not going to hurt you. I'm not going to do anything that's going to mess up this relationship because I care. They said everything that was right. Okay. However, they broke that contract, that verbal contract. They broke it, and it broke you. Okay, so you had just really thought that this was going to work, you know. It was one of those situations where you may have been a little skeptical at first, but then you came to just feel as though something was going to, you know, pop off in a good way. Like, okay, I think this might be right. It might be right. It feels right. I think it might be right. And then time went by, certain things happened, and through their actions, you started to realize their intentions that they said are pure are everything but pure. Okay? What does this feel like? Anything but pure. What does this feel like? Attention. This person likes attention. They don't only want attention from you, but they want attention from other individuals as well. And then I heard, when I looked over, it looked like there was something on my wall. And then I heard fly on the wall, but there's nothing there. They want to be a fly on the wall? Why? You know that saying, I wish I could be a fly on the wall? That's given monitoring spirit now. I wish I could be a fly on the wall. That was weird. I heard a fly in the 4th dimension. Okay, so maybe I just saw a fly in the 4th dimension. Why do they want to know so much? What are they trying to find out? Why I feel like a setup. Be careful who you let in your house. I don't care, because we go into a place and it just feels real like, it feels like a plot. It feels like someone, and I don't want to make you feel fearful or anything like that, because I don't want to seem as though I'm fear-mongering. I don't want you to feel that way. It's a message for you to take heed to. This is about taking caution. Be cautious who you allow in your business as well as in your home. Someone could say that they really appreciate you and they're your friend and all that, but then their actions don't say that. Their actions say something totally different, and it turns you off every time you feel a weird energy that you dislike from this person. It makes you feel a little funny, and you might feel it, but then shy away from it like, oh no, I'm overthinking it. I shouldn't think that way. Let me not think that way. That's not what it is. That's my friend. Follow that internal GPS. Your spirit family is alerting you. They put the whoop whoop on. It reminds me of that red light on top of a police car, that red light. Or alarm. Or ambulance. Ambulance. Yeah, I don't know. I'm talking about police and ambulance. I don't like it. It feels like someone is trying to get close to try to do something that they shouldn't be trying to do, and causing conflict that you don't need. Okay? So, also be careful of allowing someone to use your vehicle. I mean, I'm hearing someone just got out of jail, or they're going to end up in jail because of what they're into, whatever they're doing. Someone's going to ask you to use your home, your apartment, your car for unethical activity that you really don't know about. They're going to tell you that they're doing one thing when they're doing something else. That's what I'm getting. So I heard don't fall for it, because you already feel like that anyway, because you know enough about this person to know that they're shady, but somehow you have ties with them. This is another one where you could have some good moments with this person, but you know that they could be shady and you don't really trust them. but they make you want to trust them. They might have the gift of gab, or they might be charming, very charming, and good personalities, because someone they could present themselves in a good way to where you want to trust them, but you know that they have some things going on with them. But you might always want to give them the benefit of the doubt. Like, okay, maybe I'm overthinking it. I don't want to think bad about this person. Maybe, maybe they did change from what you know of before. However, if you know that deep down inside, your core, you're feeling uncomfortable, that is your intuition. Follow your intuition. Allow your intuition to speak with you. Treat your intuition with kindness. And that wisdom will follow you and prepare you for the worst and I was about to say 3 different things just now. It will prepare you for the worst and the best. But then I heard the greatest. Okay, so keep that in mind as well. But definitely be careful of who you tell things to, who's in your home, who's using your things, who's around you. And I keep seeing a car. Check your car. Someone needs to check their car for something. Check under your seats in the glove compartment. There might be something in there that's not supposed to be. Check your trunk. Or you just found something that wasn't supposed to be there. The middle compartment, check that. I heard look in the box in the bag in your trunk. The box in the bag, you got a box in the bag in your trunk? Is it yours? Does it look... It's like somebody's going to see something that's unfamiliar in their trunk. That's what I'm getting. This is for somebody. I hope this message gets to you because it's very specific. Okay. All right, what else, Spirit? Some will cloak themselves as pure to get you to trust them. Some will do this, and Spirit just wants to remind you of that. It's almost like you know that already, but it's a reminder because it's good for you to hear it right now. It's just good for you to hear it right now. And now I'm hearing, stay away from doing anything excessively. So if there's something that you are thinking about doing excessively or something that you are doing already excessively, reconsider and think about how it's going to affect you if you continue to do that thing. Because there's something here that could be excessive and it could bring you around individuals that are not the best for you and trick you into believing that they're good people because you feel like they're your people, but they're not. I heard some of these people can turn on you as fast as you flip the switch. So it's like Two-Face. It's given Two-Face. Okay, Two Faces. What else? I heard you know who it is. You know who it is. Whoever this resonates with, you do know who it is. And you feel it already anyway. What's this? A star. Because your star energy is out. And I think this is gold. Is this gold? Golden star. The golden rule. Treat people how you want to be treated. And I just heard somebody doesn't have a license. So much about vehicles tonight. I don't know. Usually I don't get this, but it's something about vehicles and something being in your vehicle that shouldn't be. So just check it just in case. And because of the star that you are, these energies are attracted to you. So the faster you know how to detect these energies and accept the energy you feel at face value instead of second guessing it so much, that means that you are respectful of your own intuition. I heard regardless if it ends up being right or wrong, and I'm not saying accuse anyone of anything. Spirit is saying observe, okay, and peep game. I just heard peep game, and when you don't feel right, say no. They can say what they want to say. It's your stuff. Like, it's yours. They can't tell you how to do what you got to do with what you got. It's yours. Okay? All right. Anything else, Spirit? Ooh, almost dropped that in the candle. I don't know why this looks like it's reminding me of like Minnie Mouse. Some of you might have a child with this person. Something about a dog. You have a dog? Somebody want to take your dog? Be careful with your dog. Some people steal dogs and try to sell them. Be careful with your dog, with who lets you take your dog, if you have one. What? People out here trying to steal dogs? That's crazy. Some of you might be pregnant. So if you feel like you are, just go check, because you could possibly have, I heard, a muffin in the oven. Okay? If so, I'm hearing it's going to be a girl. Or someone just found out that it's a girl. Or is that it's a boy and you wanted a girl. And I'm hearing you see clearly now. I can see my reflection in the pearl when I look at it. So if someone, you feel as though you know that their intentions are not pure because you could just feel it, and you might have evidence of some sort. You may have seen something. You may have seen something, some type of, I heard residue, but it's really like evidence. Someone may have told you something. Be careful of that though. When people try to tell you something about someone, you don't always want to take that at face value, not unless you really, really trust that person, because sometimes people will lie because they don't want to see you happy under certain circumstances, around certain people, in certain relationships, regardless of who it is. So be mindful when somebody tells you something that's not the best about someone that you're in connection with. Make sure you find out on your own before going to that person, is what I'm getting. And if you do go to them, don't just accuse a person and you don't even know if it really happened or not, because that's not right. Sometimes we can get in our emotions when we hear something thinking that it's true immediately, just because it might be something that really triggers something within you. And then you can end up arguing with the person and they didn't even do anything and they don't even know what you're talking about because it never really happened. And that's a perfect way for someone to try to sabotage a good relationship that you can have. So it's not always about bad relationships. It's also about making sure that you're careful about who interferes in your relationships, trying to tell you something about someone that you've been rocking with that really means well by you. But they're over here and somebody else is over there next to you in your ear with that reptilian energy, trying to make sure that that strong relationship you have is no more. So they'll create some type of fabrication to make it seem as though this person that you think is down for you is not, but it's not true. So be careful of that. Make sure you know for sure before you. And I feel like a lot of you do this, but just in case, because when your emotions run high, especially if it's connected, if what is said is connected to something that is already dear to you, something that you're already connected to emotionally, you just want to be careful about how you respond. Really, in everything in life, you want to be careful how you respond. Be mindful and aware. Be aware first before you respond. Like, don't just gun-ho. Okay? Don't try your best not to do that. Because sometimes people will say things to really try to get a good relationship to go in the wrong direction. Okay, anything else? Look at your reflection. I'm hearing, look into your reflection. When you look into your reflection, you'll see the truth about what you truly believe. Because you'll be able to see the energy. Allow yourself to see the energy within you about whoever is around you. And check yourself, engage your feelings and your emotional state. Because it will tell you a lot. And that's also practicing using your intuition. Okay? I heard let the chips fall where they may. Whatever happens, it's okay. This change has to come in order for others to take their place. So there's some individuals in your life where they're no longer needed and they could be replaced. Not really replaced, but it's more so there's others that are a better fit for you and they can take up that space that other person that's no good for you has in your life. Allow goodness to take up space in your life. Not energy that will take you down and take you out of character. Because that will just take you farther away from where you are naturally meant to be. All right, my loves? So that's it for this reading. Everything you do, do it with love. Always remember that the creator is in you and the magic is too, because you're magic. Much love to you. I'll see you in the next video.